Hello, dudes and dudettes. This is Davion, and that's Rob right here. And
Hey.
we're Tales from the Film Set.
Woo! And if you notice, our fearful leader, Scott, is not with us today, so we wish him all the wells and hope to see him next week.
Yes.
But we are here in spirit with him.
Yes. So, also, we do have a behind-the-scenes guy. We don't want him to say hi. Just know that we got a behind-the-scenes guy.
He's watching y'all in the comments.
Yes.
You guys know I'm here.
Whoa! Oh, God! I'm just kidding.
I ain't say it.
I'll just be the voice from beyond.
That's perfect. I love it. I love it. So, what topics do we have today, Rob? Or Kyle?
We have all kinds. We have halftime Super Bowl shenanigans, rankings that we're gonna do. One thing I know that we need to talk about towards the end is I'd like to talk about Missouri Comic-Con because that's this coming up weekend that we will be doing press for. Okay. Do we have anything else besides that?
Also, we want to talk about Babyface being snubbed, like interview snubbed.
Oh, I don't know. That's your thing. I don't know who Babyface is, so.
Kyle, bring up Babyface if you can.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start off with Babyface interview snub.
Okay, so for everybody that knows, pretty much it's all over social media. At the Grammys, a well-known established media company, AP, had a press red carpet experience where they had two of their interviewers out there interviewing people. And one of the people that they happen to interview is Babyface. Kenneth Eden. I'm saying his last name wrong. And he's a well-known R&B artist. Made the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his pure music creativity. Let me turn this down because I think it should not be hearing in the background. He pretty much is a pioneer to R&B. So what happened was they brought him over to the interview because, they're trying to get interview commentary, interview from celebrities and former Hall of Famers and all that other stuff. So while they're right there interviewing him, one of them calling out Chappelle, whatever the artist name is, Chappelle. I don't know who she is. I don't. I think I was going to bring her up. Yeah, this is where he was at the Grammys. That's what he had on. Are we allowed to show the video?
Let's avoid that just in case. But okay. it was the issue was with Chapel Roan.
I was gonna say, could you technically just ask? Could you technically show the video but mute the audio? Then it's not copyrighted.
I'm not taking the chance right now.
All right, never mind.
No, we're not gonna do that.
All right.
So pretty much one of the people they saying because she was new.
Okay,
why I'm yelling out? Oh my! What's her name? Chapel or whatever her name is. I'm sorry.
Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan. They say Chapel. While during the interview with Babyface. And Babyface wound up politely saying, you know what? Okay, you want this person so bad that you would basically erupt my interview. And so go ahead, interview her. And they had to do an apology. And then what really bothered me was the fact that the person that yelled at Chapel was the one that was saying, oh, I'm a huge fan of Babyface. I listen to his music. Yeah. I'm like, you're 20-something and you know about Babyface. Rob doesn't know about Babyface.
No, also I don't listen to R&B music, so it makes sense.
Right. But at least Rob will give the people the opportunity to, a professional, because it's not about the fact that it was babyface and all that. It was pretty much about the professionalism of being an interviewer while you're at the red carpet.
Yep.
And Kyle, do you have any thoughts?
Do I have
any
thoughts?
guys?
Oh, sorry, Kyle.
Kyle?
No, all you guys.
Rob, do you have any thoughts?
It's life. Expect that stuff to happen. I mean, it's the Grammys.
Yeah, but it's still unprofessional, Rob.
It may be unprofessional, but it's called the person fanboyed over the other person. And yeah, that's a little
Yeah, but it's a way, it's called etiquettes. Like, it's a way of doing things.
And it's called, you said they were 20. They probably weren't born with etiquettes nowadays because, no offense, but today, younger generation, I'm calling it out, don't have etiquettes unless they were actually brought up right. And a lot of kids aren't.
I have to give Rob props on that. Wow. I was not expecting Rob to say that.
Yeah, that's how it is. I personally wouldn't do that. If I saw there was a person I wanted to interview and I was already interviewing somebody, I would let the interview go through. And then if I got the chance to, it'd be like, for example, if I'm interviewing, let's say I'm at one of these events and I'm interviewing, let's just say Miley Cyrus. I'm just throwing out a singer.
Yeah.
And then I see, just throwing out another name, Lady Gaga. Obviously, I'm going to finish the interview with Miley Cyrus first and then go to Lady Gaga. Or vice versa, because Lady Gaga is, older than Miley Cyrus. So it'd be like the vice versa, But, yeah, it's rude. But, nothing surprises me this day. And I mean, that's not the biggest topic we should be talking about at the Emmys. Maybe the questionable dressing of a certain person basically flashing the world because, yeah.
Wait, who?
Wasn't it Drake's girl? Wasn't Drake at the Emmys and they got escorted out? I think it was Drake. Somebody can quote me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they got escorted out at the Grammys because she was wearing a dress that was very...
Oh, no, that's Kanye West.
Kanye West, sorry. Kanye West. Yeah, Kanye West's girl. They got kicked out of the Emmys because she decided to wear a dress that saw everything. And it was on national TV, seeing everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's... I'd say that's a pretty big story there and ridiculous.
Well, you could bring that up. We could do that, Kyle, can we?
We don't need to show it.
No, not show that, but change it up to...
I would have just titled it Emmys. But we don't need to change the topic. That's okay.
Okay.
All right. Subtitle. It's fine.
All right. So what's the next topic, Rob?
All right. Well, we can go ahead and now that we're done with the Emmys and who did win the Emmys? Wasn't it somebody that there was controversial that they won because they didn't? Anyways, congratulations to whoever won. We're gonna go on.
You talking about Beyonce?
No, I thought somebody else got it. Beyonce got it?
No, she got best album of the year or something like that.
Yeah.
And best country music.
Right.
Yeah, Beyonce got best country music award.
Yeah. Nobody understood why she got the country music award.
Because her whole album was country. What the heck?
There was other better people.
She released a country music album.
Yeah, I think you were just throwing bones at her at this point. But that's Rob's hot take.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, there was some other good people too. No, I'm just kidding. But,
who do you think should have won, Rob?
Yeah.
I think anybody but Beyonce. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I will say this, Rob. Anybody should play in any movie except for Beyonce.
That's not fair.
No, it's not.
Hasn't she been in movies?
Yes.
Yeah, so what's your beef with her in movies?
She can't act.
I think she's great.
Nope.
Even though I didn't want her to win a Grammy. I didn't want her to win.
Well, we will say this.
But we'll just go on.
Yeah. So what's the next topic?
Let's just talk about Super Bowl.
Well, speaking of the Grammys, someone made out with a good number of Grammys.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Do you happen to know who?
The next guy that we're going to talk about in the Super Bowl halftime
Kendrick
show.
Lamar.
There you go.
Yo.
Good segue.
Yes, I love that. Ranking the
First off, speaking of Super Bowl, before we rank in the Super Bowl halftime show, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep. Yep, I had to give y'all props. I called it. I basically said the Eagles were going to win.
They destroyed the Kansas City Chiefs.
I have to agree.
And I know people are going to be like, Rob, aren't you in like Arkansas and you're only 4.5 hours from the Kansas City Chiefs, so you should support them? That is true. But no, I don't need to support them. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are overrated. I'm happy that they lost because maybe they'll get a little, ego go a little down, bring themselves to be a little bit more humble. One of the worst games of the season for them. They did not play well at all, but they also couldn't get through the defense and stuff. And both the defense and the offense for the Eagles were amazing. Wonderful game. Rob doesn't watch as much football, but I did watch that entire game, and it was insane. And people point out the game in 2023. If you realize, one of our people, or one of the Eagles peoples, one of our players got knocked out within the first quarter, and it was like one of the better players, the wide receiver. The wide receiver got knocked out, and I know that was a big deal to lose in the game. And we still almost won that game, 35-38. This game, we're like, hey, we got 40-22. And one thing that people aren't talking about that I was really impressed about, I think this is the first Super Bowl in a very long time that neither team, and quote me if I'm wrong, neither team had an injury, had a physical injury that
one of the defenders on KC got hurt in the third quarter, but other than that, not really. But I think he was back by I think he was back by the fourth quarter. But even then, the score wasn't even as close as it looked because like half those points for KC happened in like the last 2-3 minutes of the game.
Oh yeah,
when Philly was already up by like 35 points.
Oh yeah, because it was like the last 1 minute is when they finally got a score on the board of the third quarter. Is when they finally got something. Now there has been other games when that's why they say watch out for them on those like the last quarter, because one of the games they were like down and they flipped the game. But when you're already at 40 points, you can't really do that strategy.
Yeah, well, Casey, I think that one game they were down by around 25 points and they scored 28 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's because a lot of sorry, I'm stuttering. It has to do with, and this is from a football guy that played football. It takes a lot of paying attention to the reels, paying attention to tapes, paying attention to your opponents, what's their common setup, what they usually go for. So hey.
Whoa.
He got the eagle one.
Whoa, I didn't know we were going to see the face of God today. No, I'm just kidding.
But, and the Eagles went out and did what they were supposed to do. They played the game and they basically studied their team, their opponents.
Yeah. And that's like, and in a way, it's like I said, it's to be honest, it's a sad game to watch. I mean, I felt like they all like partied hard the night before, thought they were all going to win and it was going to be an easy game, and they got their butts whipped. I mean, the way freaking Patrick Mahomes just threw the ball and then the freaking Eagles just got it like that because it was an easy throw. And I'm like, I don't know. It was wild.
Nah, but I will say this. Even though it may look easy, doesn't necessarily mean it's an easy throw. Like,
no, I'm saying is the way he
threw it. No. That's what I'm saying. As an audience person, we're looking at it in audience view.
Yeah.
But when you're playing it, those throws are not easy to come by. Like, I used to be a running back. I used to be a defensive lineman.
I'm just saying, it was not his night at all. Mahomes got sacked.
You know, and not only that, sometimes some people can read it very good. Like, there was one time when I played high school football and somebody tossed it, but let alone because I read it correctly, I was able to catch the interception.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not saying, you know, don't say what you said. It's just the fact that what you may consider easy because you're looking at it in a different view compared to somebody playing football. All right. 6 sacks against KC is almost unheard of in the past few seasons. That's true. That too. That is true. So, you know, I give big ups to the Eagles. I'm glad that they didn't burn their city down.
Thinking that, I actually know I heard that police cars did catch on fire today.
Was it because of the win, or was it just...
That's what I was told, but that doesn't mean anything. But I will say, one thing that I am disappointed in is one of the Super Bowl commercials. Fans did carry a couple traffic lights down the Broadway street. There you go. So there was a certain Super Bowl commercial, and I felt like there's a better song they could have done. Yes, it would have showed favoritism maybe to one team, but you had the perfect opportunity to use Seal that became a Seal.
No, that was the perfect commercial.
Hold on. There's a better song he could have used. No. He could have used Fly into the future.
No.
Or Fly Like an Eagle. Yes.
Fly like I can be the kids from. That was good.
But making him into an eel, like an eagle, be like, fly like an eagle, 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 into the future. Because, you know, we were with the Eagles into the future.
No, that is so perfect.
And no, that is called nightmare fuel right there. It's
like so perfect nightmare fuel.
That is my nightmare fuel, not Mountain Dew fuel. That man does not deserve no Mountain Dew.
Wait. That is so perfect. That
also, credits
I want to know
for being able to pop that up real fast.
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry. I want to know how many people have this up as they what you call it, screen thing on the background. At the background, holding a Mountain Dew as
Hold on, no. There is one commercial that was the best. And remember, it cost around $8. It was like what, $8 million for, was it 30 seconds or a minute? I forget. But in my opinion, the best commercial overall was this one. Or nope, not that one. Where is it?
Oh, I was gonna say the bathroom one.
Yes, the one that said "Go to the bathroom." It, like, remember, ad time was like $8 million. I don't know if it was for 30 seconds or a minute, but this was up for a minute for an Angel Soft "Go to the bathroom" commercial right before the halftime show.
That
was probably the best commercial of all time.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't say that's the best one.
No, it is.
Why?
It may not have been the most creative, but I was laughing the entire time.
I like the Fast and Furious one was my favorite out of all of them.
What Fast and the Furious one?
There was one where Dominic Toretto is in the car with his girl, and it was an ice cream commercial. They were advertising I can't say the brand, but it starts with an H. It's that expensive high end ice cream bar that's anyways, I don't know how to say it. They're like a German name or something. They're not it's a hard name to say. It's like,
oh wait, are you allowed to say it, or is it just difficult to say it?
I don't know how to say it.
Oh, it's Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, the Fast and Furious commercial that they did, and I forget what character, but one of the actors, he rides up with his car. The guy that plays it's Tyrese's friend.
Oh, Ludacris?
Yeah, Ludacris. Yeah. He pulls up and was like, basically was like, hey, are we are we not going fast today? He said, no, not today. We're cruising. He's like, man, it was hilarious. And then also, congratulations to the NJ New Jersey boys, Mr. Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes for being in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they had a commercial.
They got snuffed because they didn't show the entire actual clipping of the Dunkin' Donuts that you can find on YouTube, where Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes actually go up to Ben Affleck and were like, hey, can you sign this merchandise? And they were like, he's like, Ben Affleck's like, aren't you guys a little too old for this? He's like, we've been in 6 movies together. And yeah, we've been in 6 movies together, and you're asking me for an autograph?
Yo, big ups to Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith.
Yeah. Which, can't wait to see him this weekend.
They're good people. Trust and believe.
Oh, yeah. No, they are. I played Fortnite with Jay, so yeah, no.
I'm gonna throw you another what you call it. So when you see Jay, mention my name.
Maybe.
Okay.
But speaking of that, guys, in the comments, if you have any questions for Jason Mewes, we may be able to interview him this coming up weekend. So we are doing press for Missouri Comic-Con, which we'll be talking about that later. But anyways, back to the Super Bowl commercials. So I had fun. Not the most traumatizing one.
Baby, I can feel that you the kiss from the road.
I did like the one with all the ads, the ad icons of like when they did the Monkey Baby and they showed the Kool-Aid Man and the hot dogs.
I agree with you. I did like that one.
That one was funny.
I wanted him to bust through a wall.
Also, the ones that I don't like nowadays, I don't like. Used to back in the day, they would show you a full clip. Now they only show you a little clip and then say full trailer on the. And I get it because, like we said, $8 million is a lot of money, but they used to actually spend a lot of money. So it is interesting. I'm interesting. So is Thunderbolts, is it a movie or is it a TV show?
It's a movie.
I feel like that was supposed to be a TV show at first.
No, that was...
I really feel like that was supposed to be a TV show. I think at first it was concepted. I'll have to go look that up. But I think at first it was supposed to be a TV series.
Nope, it's a movie.
I know it's a movie now.
No, it always been a movie.
There was talks of a Disney Plus TV show called Thunderbolts. Just like we're supposed to be getting a Disney Plus TV show of War Machine. Whenever that comes out. If that ever comes out. But anyways, let's move on past the commercials to our rankings.
Yes.
Of the Super Bowl halftime shows.
Halftime show?
Shows. Did you guys? Are we not doing? I thought we were ranking the different shows.
What shows?
Okay.
Okay. You're trying to rank all this Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, but the way it came out, it was just kind of off.
Like all the, like yes, there is the Kendrick Lamar, and we're gonna talk about that. Which was, in my opinion, one of the worst halftime shows performances.
No, I
yes.
don't.
Performance wise, yes.
Nope.
There's the message is a different story than the actual performance itself.
I know, but nope.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
Yes, sir. But that's okay.
You know
We'll agree to disagree.
You want to discuss this now, or you want to focus on the
we can discuss it now. Why not?
Okay, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going live in the discussion with the Super Bowl halftime show of Kendrick Lamar right now. We're not going to do the rankings at this moment.
Yeah, we'll do the rankings right after.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I want Rob to go first because I got a whole list of things, the reasons why this maybe, and I'm probably going to put a disclaimer on this. Excuse me, because me and Rob may have different views, but at the end of the day, we still respect each other's opinions.
Oh, there's no politicalness in this.
No, well, some stuff
there's
is
not.
No, there's going to be some political on my part, but not in that aspects of disrespect.
There should be no politics because it's just a Super Bowl halftime show.
All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
But yes, so one of the first off, you couldn't even barely understand what the guy was saying, especially at the beginning of the show. I'm not wrong. You couldn't even hear him, actually, when he first walked on stage. And then all I could hear is so that was my first problem. That's actually what turned me off and did not even care about it. Now, I understand there was some messages between the stuff, like him calling out Drake, which I've looked more into that. I understand now, that whole thing and how he basically just on stage, which is great. I know there's a bit of beef between the two, and he's getting Mr. Kendrick Lamar was getting sued by his one song, and he said, "Screw you, and I'm going to play the song anyways in front of 70 million people, and I hope you turned off your TV." A minor. Drake is the first person to lose that. But yeah, no, I will say, I mean, I saw the, yes, you're right. There probably is technically a political message because I did see about people talking about like how the colors represented the United States and how it got divided and all that. I understand there was an agenda put on there, and I understand that. But for me personally, I hope next year they have somebody who can actually understand what they say. And I wish we could go back to the olden days where we can get old singers.
Wait,
like the best halftime show that we will discuss, being Prince, is the best halftime show there ever was.
Whoa, no, not the Prince.
I know you are.
No. I'm going to say this. I do agree with you on Prince.
I know you do. But
I will not say this is the worst performance.
I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's pretty close.
No, not even close.
Oh, it's close.
No, it's not, because there's been other halftime show performances, and there's been
I would rather see J-Lo dance on a pole again than watch this again. And that one I turned off.
Okay. So,
anyways, your turn.
Okay. I'm not going to say ignore what he said, but I will say this out of respect, ladies and gentlemen. But those who expect glitz and glamour in their Super Bowl halftime show, don't expect that. He literally told y'all that it wasn't going to be glitz and glamour. So I'm going to skip number 1 and go to number 2 because some things in number 1 is not appropriate. Number 2 is Samuel Jackson warned Kendrick to play the game. You know, YT America want us to play and not be ghetto. Pretty much what it was saying was, Kendrick, I don't want you to be Kendrick. I want you to play the Americans game and be polite, be professional, be respectable, kiss America's butt in that aspect. That's what number 2 meant. Number 3, the Squid Game stage, which symbolizes the rich killing the poor. Yes, we have that going on today. And it's so simple that we blind our eyes and open and close them while we're doing it. The dances in the red, white, and blue, which you was referring to, represents the American flag and how many stars versus what's displayed.
Yeah.
Number 5, the stage also being a prison yard where his black performers harmonize while he raps. That meant that pretty much it's pretty much saying that if you ever watch some of the old school films where you notice how black people, perfect example, Life, the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. You ever saw that film?
Nope.
Okay, check that film out. It's just like having that railroad prison guys that's just banging, trying to create railroads. That chain gang. And protecting black women like Serena Williams after the disrespect from Drake.
Which was a way to be petty.
Not really.
The entire performance was petty against Drake.
Not really, because some of it. No, because he put himself out there, and that's when
he did. And the ultimate way to be petty was to have Serena do what she did up there.
Yeah, she did her dance. Yeah.
And the way that he looked at the camera when he said Drake, yes, was the ultimate form of petty, and a lot of people have called it. Not saying it's a bad form of petty, but it was petty.
It was the petty of pettiness. Wait.
See? You agree. Okay.
Yes, but at the same time, it was that enjoyment pettiness. Right. It was that pettiness where you're like, I know it's petty, but God, why did it taste so good? And once again, reminding Drake and America, they're not like us. Our culture is authentic. Black power. I love number 8 right here. Turn the TV off due to the stage of the word organize and unite. And number 9, game over. Signals in the audience. So, in other words, this is technically a boycott. It was a boycott, but in a way where it was subliminal messages. Was there enjoyable moments in this? Yes. Samuel Jackson. You have SZA. And then you had Serena Williams doing the dance. Those were the moments where it's pretty much saying, we don't have to be what society always vision us to be. We could break out of character and be who we truly are as a people, as Black people. And it's not basically putting America. It's basically not saying, it's just telling America that, look, the stuff that you have, recreated.
I will say that's the only thing I liked about the halftime show was seeing Samuel L. Jackson.
And I really like the performance. It rings bells. It stand out. It had a message that needed to go out there. And was it done? Yeah, to my understanding, I loved it. I know some people were looking for glitz and glamour, but this wasn't that time.
Yes, he did do a great job for sure. Yes, and he probably got paid a lot of money too.
Definitely.
Even though technically they say they don't get paid for halftime shows, but I bet you he did.
Oh, you get paid for halftime shows.
No, you have to pay to be there.
No.
Yes.
No.
You do not get paid to perform. No, you don't. You have to pay.
You do. Look it up. You do.
Kyle, can you fact check me on that? Because unless they change it, I'm pretty sure the different people have had to pay to be there. Am I wrong?
Mm-mm.
I know, Kyle, your voice is sore.
All right, here it is from the basically from WCNC.com. While performers don't receive direct compensation, so they don't get paid directly, the production costs are substantial. So basically, the production costs get covered, but they don't receive compensation for it.
So pretty much Samuel L. Jackson got paid. That's just like when they did last year's Super Bowl.
His costume probably was paid for. Like the performers don't pay for anything to set to like they don't pay to set the stuff up. Like that's what gets paid for. Mm-hmm. So the budgets have a range of around like 10, 20 million-ish.
Yeah.
Like the stage designs, pyrotechnics, the training, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So
but the actual people themselves did not get paid.
No.
Not exactly.
Like I said, it's indirect. It's definitely the exposure for sure. Like,
yeah,
hey, you can say that you performed an NFL a Super Bowl halftime show, which is actually a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah. Right. So technically, it is like a pay, but it's not the pay that you expect.
Yeah, it's not direct compensation. Like you're not getting a check saying, "Here, do this."
Right. But you do get paid. But not in the capacity of what you think, Rob.
Yeah. And yeah, it's like it's a prestigious accolade. It's an accolade. There you go. That's the word. Kind of like you don't get paid to get an Oscar.
Like the Walk of Fame.
Yes. You get the star, you don't get a check.
Right. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar didn't make anything.
No.
He's a prize winner.
Yeah.
But he didn't make
most recently
$5
No. What that does, if you don't look at the bigger picture, like, yeah, he may not get paid monetarily, but his investment stock goes up.
Yeah, it can. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not looking monetarily. I'm looking at.
But that's how I said.
Was
that you don't get paid to actually be at the Super Bowl.
You don't get paid, and you thought he had to pay. No.
I'm gonna look that up.
No. Like I said, the only thing that gets paid for is the production costs, and that's done through the NFL and whoever builds the stuff.
Right.
Costumes. Those are the people that get paid to do the stuff. But the performers do not get like a check for performing at the Super Bowl.
So pretty much, he did what he was supposed to do. If you really think about it, Kyle. If you think about it, Rob.
Make half the world shut off their TV, you're right.
And guess what? He made half the world shut off their TV. No. And then you got almost everybody talking about it.
You got some people talking about it. You're right.
No. It ain't some people. It's a lot of people, bro.
I guess that's some people.
No, it ain't some. You're saying that just to cover bases. That's why you smirking.
Some people are.
Oh, you got people. No, you got the exposure you want, and that's a lot because you got people talking about it. You got people talking about Samuel. You got people talking about Serena Williams. You got people talking about Swizza. You got people talking about you and your message behind this whole Super Bowl performance. So, and then monetarily, your stock is going to go up. That's just like if Rob was a performer, was performing at the Super Bowl, your stock goes up, bro.
It can.
No, it will.
It also can go down.
No. Like, no. Okay, perfect example.
I mean, it could go down, but up at the same time if you do something like, rip someone's dress off.
Yeah. That's what I was about to bring up. Do you know about that one?
Ripping dress off? Which one?
Well, not dress, but part of a wardrobe.
Part of the outfit.
Which Super Bowl are we talking about?
It was in the early 2000s. It was the Justin. It was the one with the Justin Timberlake and
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. That's it.
Oh, I didn't realize Timberlake was at Super Bowl.
Yeah,
yes, he was. It was actually one of the better shows until that.
But it still got the publicity. It was, it may not be good publicity, but guess what? Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson's stock went up. So that's why I said I would not put this as the worst Super Bowl because of the fact that all the elements there was phenomenal. It may not look phenomenal because y'all was looking like at everything else, but there's been worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I hope we get a better Super Bowl next year.
See, he trying to avoid the question. Oh, it was 2004. Yep, the year I graduated high school. About to graduate.
21 years ago. Hey, I stand firm with my statement. I hope we get a better Super Bowl. And there's a lot of people that agreed with me on Facebook too.
Well, they can agree, but
like all the Kansas City fans.
Yeah.
What? All the no.
But nah. But I do. But honestly, I do. We hope we do have a better Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
Performance. But I really don't think this was the worst. I think this was does it. He pretty much performed and he did what he said he was going to do. And I liked it. Was it the greatest? No. It wasn't meant to be the greatest. It meant to do a political stand. Now, like you said, Rob, now we're going to go to the ranking, the Super Bowl halftime shows. I do agree that Prince is number one.
Yes. I'm happy we got that already out of the way.
Number two, I will say Michael Jackson.
Yeah, we can. I can give number two to Michael Jackson. He deserves it.
But Prince was. Yeah. The two icons that performed. Now the worst Super Bowl. And I felt the reason why this is the worst because I will say Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg group, yes, and U2 show was, and Bruce, yeah. But to me, the worst, I don't think Kendrick Lamar's was it wasn't even worse. I
would say out of the 49 that we've had, right? We have 59, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably give it a 40.
No.
Number 40.
I'll give it. I'll give it at least top 10.
No.
Yes, because
maybe top 20, not top 10.
Yeah, I'll give it top 10. That's me.
Well,
I'll give it top 10. But that's my opinion, Rob.
Yes.
I give it top 10.
That's okay. You're biased to it. You like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, whatever. But I will say the worst Super Bowl to me was Rihanna's.
I like Katy Perry's.
No. I said the worst Super Bowl was
the worst Super Bowl halftime show or just the worst Super Bowl overall?
Worst Super Bowl halftime show. And
all right. Well, you also got to remember, you got to put it in context. Do you only include after a certain year? Do you include some of the original ones from like the 60s and 70s? Because those were basically like let's see, I believe the first one was University of Arizona Symphonic Marching Band, or the Grambling State University Marching Band, Florida A&M University. Here, you know what? Let me pull up the Wikipedia quick. Give me a minute.
Let's say, what year starts getting us actual celebrities?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're gonna rank all of them, well,
no, I meant
ones that I'm sure were good at the time, but compared to like now with just the production in and of itself, don't really hold a candle to it. So it's basically like tiers at this point,
right? Because you can't.
Give me a moment. Let me pull it
up. Let's see.
Here we go from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
From like the first one, 67, like I said, University of Arizona, Grambling State, Anaheim, Florida A&M. Theme, like Super Bowl 4 was a tribute to Mardi Gras, which actually looked pretty good. Like some of these, like Marguerite Piazza, Doc Severinsen, like Lyle Hampton, Carol Channing. Wow, yeah, that was certainly one. Then you got another marching band. Super Bowl 6 had Ella Fitzgerald in it. That's pretty cool.
So I think it looks like the first time we've actually got a celebrity was in 1990.
Like, yeah, most of it was just pretty, like a lot of, like I said, Grambling State was in a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Like Super Bowl in 1982, the Pontiac Silverdome, they had Salute to Motown, had a whole bunch from Up With People. So that celebrities were mixed in. It's just they weren't like headliners, really. Right. They were part of.
Oh, New Kids on the Block performed in 1991.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yep. And you got Salute to Hollywood 100th anniversary, which was produced by the Walt Disney Company. So that one had Disney all over it. 1988 had Chubby Checker and the Rockettes. So that was a celebrity music group. And then, but they also had like marching bands.
So Michael Jackson was 1993.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like I said, the worst one, I will say to me, the worst one was Rihanna's. And that was...
We'll just say post 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything after
2023,
Rihanna's, to me, was...
Actually, no. We'll say post... We'll say the first. We'll start it off with say
1990. I
think. Yeah, that sounds good because we had like I said, Pete Fountain, Doug Kershaw. Then you got New Kids on the Block with a bunch of Disney characters.
Yep. So
then you got Gloria Estefan,
Diana Ross.
Yeah, Gloria Estefan, Olympic figure skaters with Brian Boitano. What would Brian Boitano do? Yep. Yeah, Michael Jackson, which was probably the first real, which blew everything out of the water from past years.
Yeah.
What that probably did is the Michael Jackson probably proved that you can just have one solo person.
Well, also you got to remember Michael Jackson was beyond superstardom.
Correct.
Especially in 1993. Oh my God.
And then Indiana Jones in 1995. So I mean, like Harrison Ford or no?
Probably. Yeah, Harrison Ford
performed at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Or was somebody just dressed up as Indiana Jones?
Let me take a look. Though, come to think of it, this was known as one of the worst halftime shows, I believe.
Wait, this one?
The Indiana Jones one?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Let me see if I can find. Let me find it. Trying to find a good image. I do apologize. All right, we'll just do this one. Open image to bring you over.
I gotta look at that.
Yeah, there really is. There's a lot of them, and who knows? It's like, yeah, it looked like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That may be the worst. That's the worst Super Bowl of all time.
Well, we're going to see Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, that's cool. 1997, we have the Blues Brothers.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a good one. At least the music was good in that one.
And then it looks like in 1998, you had Queen Latifah and the Temptations and the Boys. Martha Reeves.
Yep. That was a Motown 40th anniversary. Boyz II Men, Smokey Robinson, Martha Reeves, The Temptations, Queen Latifah, and of course, Grambling State University Marching Band.
Yeah. And then in 1999, we have Stevie Wonder's. Man.
Yep. Gloria Estefan, Stevie Wonder, Savion Glover, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Oh, no, dude. I love Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
That's Phil Collins? Man, I wish I could go time travel.
That one was straight up the Tapestry of Nations. That was produced by Disney.
Yeah. That one had
the 2001 was full on New Millennium. That was the big theme going on. I remember that one. That one was actually wasn't too bad.
The Phil Collins?
Well, Phil Collins is just Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Well, you heard what he did with Tarzan.
Yes, and Brother Bear.
Okay, after looking at the 1995 Super Bowl, I will have to say, God.
Oh man,
no, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't. I wouldn't put it as the worst. Because they had a good lineup.
Oh, that's wild. Who was at the? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Who was at the Super Bowl on February 1st of 2004?
Honestly, for me, there is one. My least favorite of like the more modern era, 2011's Black Eyed Peas.
Did you? Oh,
I like that. What are you talking about? That was fine.
No, I like the Black Eyed Peas. The show was terrible.
Do we mention who's in the 2004?
Cool.
I give you a hint. They're in jail now.
2004. Did he?
2004 was Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
No.
And Day just said it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I see. All right. Did he do it or didn't he do it?
Yeah, you're right. Janet Jackson, Nelly, Kid Rock, Justin Timberlake. Oh, was that the one you were talking about with Justin Timberlake?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
watch the video of the ending of it and you'll see exactly why.
Jessica Simpson and then Mr. Diddy was in it. That's very funny.
I did like Tom Petty in the Heartbreakers performance.
Paul McCartney, the Rolling Stones. See, okay, I know we're doing a ranking, but if you could pick a band that actually can still perform, who would you have perform next year?
A band? What you mean by band? Do you mean like any band or?
Yeah, like Journey, even though it's not the original.
Wait, of next year's Super Bowl?
Yeah, if we were to predict next year's Super Bowl,
I always hold out hope that a punk or metal band makes it.
Okay,
it'll never happen, but
probably not. I mean,
all right.
I may be able to understand their words better than the words last night.
You got.
I don't know. Have you ever listened to metal before?
I was making a joke.
I know. I will say this: if it was a band, I would like to see Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
And Bring Me to the Horizon again.
I'd be okay with Fall Out Boy.
I would say Fall Out Boy, Bring Me to the Horizon, and Green Day.
Okay. And if we're going to get another rapper, I'd like NF.
Who?
NF.
Who the heck is that NF?
You know who NF is. Don't troll me.
No, seriously. Who the heck is NF?
NF. He's just NF. I know you've heard of him. Hold on. I'll pull him up real quick. NF. Or actually, I'll just send it to you later because we can't get copyrighted. He did a very popular song called Let You Down. That's very popular. There's a lot of music. I know you scroll through TikTok. I know you've heard his music. Let You Down is probably his most famous song, but he has other famous ones. But anyways,
I never heard of him.
You just listen to the song?
No, I saw a picture of him.
Yeah.
And,
no, just because you have, I'm saying, just because you haven't seen him, you probably heard his. I'll play it after the live.
Okay.
That way we don't get copyrighted. But anyways.
Okay, so I would say Fall Out Boy and Green Day. Somebody that's established also. And if you want to go rap, all right, Kendrick Lamar got himself. It'll have to, if possible.
Don't you dare.
If possible.
Don't you dare say Drake.
No, heck no. I would like to see a collab between these two artists. Matter of fact, make it 3. Childish Gambino, Katron, and Kid Cudi.
Can we play 3 people that people know?
Yeah, they do know them. Kid Cudi, Childish Gambino is Donald Glover.
Oh.
And on Katrani as DJ and the whole thing.
Phil Collins was also half, but because none of them played any of their pop. Oh, really?
Yeah, while you guys were talking, I actually just popped it on to give it a quick listen and to read a few reviews on it. And I'm like, wow, turns out no, they actually kind of it was just a simple show.
So they didn't play he didn't play his Two Worlds, One Family, none of his popular songs?
No. But that's kind of what everyone was expecting, stuff like that, but no, he kind of didn't.
Hold on, what year was that again?
The Phil Collins, that one was 2000. It's because they did all like the Tapestry of Nations songs, the Disney one.
So yeah, 2000.
Yeah, it was it was basically what you would hear at Disney World. It was like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed.
No, actually, no. It says they did Two Worlds.
Oh, they did Two Worlds.
Yeah,
right.
It says Two Worlds.
Oh yeah, right on the end. But
there's no way you don't have Phil Collins there. And don't have to do Two Worlds.
But no, a lot of people didn't really care for that one because he didn't really go into his main repertoire. It was basically what you heard at Epcot.
Yeah, pretty much every night. And it was a Disney show, so you play his Disney music.
So it's like when I was a kid, I enjoyed it, but watching it now, I'm like, I could see why. But personally, I rank it higher. But
can we talk about how Aerosmith, NSYNC, and Britney Spears and Nelly were all at one? At the 2001.
That one wasn't ranked too poorly because they actually did go into a lot of their popular songs.
Yeah.
Which is good. And Adam Sandler was there?
Yeah.
A pre-recorded intro sketch with Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, and then Aerosmith and NSYNC were there. That's cool. Anyways.
We also got to remember, there was a good set of years in a row where everyone was just kind of like crapping on all the halftime shows because most of them were pretty lukewarm.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'll be honest, I probably have, let me pull it up. Yeah, like I didn't like the 2020 with Sharika and Jennifer Lopez. Didn't like that show. I think no, I did not like that one. I didn't really. Oh, so this is Kendrick Lamar's second time at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem, but that's just me. It was all right.
That was good.
It was all right.
Okay, so Rob, what is your type of Super Bowl halftime show? That's a good question.
That is a great question, which Rob...
He's all to the marching bands.
Yes, I want all the marching bands. Give me all the marching. Sucks I can't pull up my list right now because my other device won't let me. I don't know. I like, not saying that's who I'd want back, but I did like Katy Perry's. I like creativity, and I like when you can literally change an entire stadium. And she had a giant freaking cat that for Roar. I love the creativity with her song in doing that.
Okay. So you like creativity when it's like a stage on the field.
Yeah, and I like when you can understand what they're saying.
Like, I totally understood what Kendrick Lamar is saying. I think people didn't, because
not at the beginning, you couldn't even hear it.
I did.
The volume was a bit low, but I understood what he was saying.
Well, y'all also listen to rap and for 75% of the world that doesn't listen to Kendrick Lamar, nobody understood what he's saying. If you don't listen to rap,
well, you can't say no one because you got two people here who did.
Yeah.
I said 75%. You guys are the 25%.
And you can't say 75%
I can't say 75%.
No, you can't.
But I can.
You can't.
You can say that yeah, I'm sure that there was a good portion that couldn't, but there's also a pretty large portion that can.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be popular if he didn't. If you couldn't understand him all the time.
Yeah. Because some of the stuff that you said that he says is supposed to basically go over your head.
When they're going la 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 la, and I try to understand that beginning, you could not understand a word he said. At least
all right. So if you want to watch that show, I recommend watching it with subtitles.
Yeah. Which should have. I don't know how to do that on my TV, but they should have an already subtitle for something like that. Because
I was gonna say there is a hearing assistance subtitle, closed captioning.
True.
I think most TVs have that set, and I know the Super Bowl has that functionality.
Right.
But neither here nor there at this point. Anywho, so as I noticed the the Aerosmith and NSYNC one, that was actually ranked pretty highly.
Yeah.
But general consensus is like Prince is generally the number one halftime show, followed by U2. Rihanna's ranked pretty highly.
I like that.
Whoa! What?
U2 in 2002.
No, I heard you say Rihanna.
Yeah, let me see. Where is she? Yeah, Rihanna's it. She did a halftime show.
I know, but where's she
2023.
ranked at? Huh?
2023.
Yeah, but where she's ranked at?
According to the list I'm looking at, it's the Rolling Stone list that was just updated earlier today. Rihanna's ranked at number 8.
There we go.
I don't agree, but okay.
So wait, hold on.
Let's see. Number 6 is Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. Aerosmith, Britney Spears is ranked number 5, NSYNC. Number 4 is Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot Kendrick Lamar was also at that one.
Yeah,
that's why I just said that it was his second one.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And Beyonce was number 3, followed by U2, and number 1 is Prince. Michael Jackson's actually ranked in the middle of the list. Like he's like
so
ranked number 15.
Where is Mr. Kendrick, the new one of the 2025?
The new one. Let me find that. Ranked number 13.
So not top 10. Woo!
No,
but still good.
Oh yeah, still in the top 15. Katy Perry and Missy Elliott was number 12. Rolling Stones number 11. Lady Gaga was number 10. 9 was Madonna, 2012. And yeah, so it's like aside from Michael Jackson being ranked so low, surprisingly low.
Yeah,
most of it we're mostly in agreement with. Let's see, but yeah, ranked the worst one out of the Rolling Stones list is the Black Eyed Peas.
Wow.
Wait, that's at the last?
That is ranked number 37.
Well,
it's ranked number 37 because they basically clustered everything from 1967 to 1989 in one entry, because that was basically just all marching bands and whatnot. with a couple like I said, a couple of the exceptions. Let me pop this up on the.
All right, so what made number 14 and 15?
Here, let me pop up the Rolling Stones.
I would like to see Panic at the Disco halftime show.
Rolling Stones list, like I said, here we go. Number 37 on Rolling Stones, Black Eyed Peas.
Wow.
Yep. The one and only Slash. Duetting with Fergie to Sweet Child of Mine. Yep. Then you got New Kids on the Block, 35. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, 34.
Gloria Estefan and the Olympic figures. She's done a couple Super Bowl shows. Personally, I think this one, number 32, was the worst one. Not including the Mark again. Yeah, then you got this one. Oh, you're right. It had Snoopy in it. Blues Brothers, because it was just basically cover songs. They were just covering everything. Maroon 5.
Wow. I like the Maroon 5 one, actually.
We got The Who in 2010. If you notice, like there's like this big block of mid to late 2000s where it's just bleh. Yep. Yeah, 26. Mainly because of the wardrobe malfunction.
They got 26 because of the wardrobe malfunction.
the quote-unquote wardrobe malfunction. Boys to Men, 98.
Okay, yeah, kind of, sort of.
And then Timberlake did a solo act in 2018, which was Stevie Wonder and Gloria Estefan. Shania Twain, Sting, and No Doubt. There's a trio for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Taylor Swift performing at the Super Bowl.
Wow, 21 the weekend? That was decent.
Well, remember, there's a lot of halftime shows, so hitting number 21 isn't necessarily horrible, but it's average. You got Bruno Mars, Red Hot Chili Peppers. That one I kind of forgot about.
Yeah.
Usher.
Wow. I thought that was going to be in the top 10.
That was last year's.
Oh, you
remember many people that was
Diana
talking
Ross,
about
96.
Diana Ross.
Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. Now I see it. It's like Bruno Mars has done a couple of them too.
Yeah.
No, Beyonce's done a bunch. Got Tom Petty and
I like that.
Michael Jackson.
Number 15.
I think that's way too low for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that is.
But then Paul McCartney.
That's way too low for Paul McCartney too.
Yeah, the year after the Justin Timberlake Janet Jackson incident, they went with one of the safest Super Bowl performers that they could probably find in Paul McCartney. And then number 13, Kendrick Lamar. But remember, this is the Rolling Stones list. Take it as you will. Katy Perry, Missy Elliott. Rolling Stones, 2006. Lady Gaga, 2017. Madonna. Rihanna. I loved the visuals.
I loved the visual, but I just didn't like the fact that she was pregnant while doing the performance.
But it happens.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band.
It's nothing that put the baby in harm.
I mean, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. I actually liked that one. I thought that one was actually really good.
Yeah,
it felt like a Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
Aerosmith, Britney Spears,
and
NSYNC,
that felt like a Super Bowl halftime show?
Hey, look who it is.
Hey, did you just say that did you just say that felt like a Super Bowl halftime show? That one.
Well, it felt like what you would expect a Super Bowl halftime show.
You expect people to be dancing on poles?
Obviously, I have better taste in Super Bowl shows than you do.
Oh, I guess so. I mean, I don't expect people dancing on poles.
Got Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem. This one was probably This one's easily in my top 5.
Yeah,
mainly because these are all artists that I grew up listening to.
Right,
exactly.
I didn't really listen to Kendrick Lamar or Mary J. Blige much, but Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50 Cent. That was my high school years.
Same.
So I figured out who would be my dream person that I would want to see at the Super Bowl. I know it probably wouldn't happen, but they are a popular band. I
just want Bad Religion
AJR.
to appear, but that's never happening.
All right.
I want AJR at the next Super Bowl.
Who the heck is AJR?
I will
AJ Styles
later.
Beyonce. Go ahead. Next one.
U2.
Yeah, I can expect that.
That one had a lot of the production values of this was fantastic.
Yeah.
And number one, Prince, which just blows everything out of the water. Like there is literally the number one, and then there's a big argument of everything else.
I'm trying to think. Eminem only did that one halftime show, so I really see Eminem doing a solo one, or I don't want to see 50. I think 50 would be perfect, but
I don't want to see Eminem. Unless you do Eminem and Jelly Roll.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to be people.
Eminem is like seeing Post Malone. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Post Malone. Yeah, that would be.
Ooh. Smell funky up there.
Well, I mean, yeah. But, yeah. Personally, I would love to see punk rock bands appear, but that's just not going to happen.
Probably not.
Unless we're in Finland or something.
Rap and pop singers.
Yep.
Like Chaplin Rome, whatever that girl name is, probably got a better chance.
Sadly, yes.
I'm like, who?
Honestly, like out of all of them, I'd say it probably like Green Day would probably be your most out of all like the pop punk bands. Green Day probably has the best chance.
Either that or Fall Out Boy.
For AJR.
Honestly, even then, I would maybe mindless self-indulgence. Or no.
No.
What are you freaking out over?
No.
I meant to say My Chemical Romance. Sorry.
Yes, please God, don't.
Oh,
that would destroy us all as Americans.
Ozzy Osbourne giving his final performance at the Super Bowl.
Mindless Self-Indulgence. Oh God.
Mindless Self-Indulgence is a great band. One of my favorites.
It is, but the stuff that they say and people ain't fully hear their lyrics that they get away with.
We good.
Shut me up is just fantastic.
I got one. Wu-Tang Clan next year.
I would like to see the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes. Like they all do their own separate stage and then they all come together and just bring the house down. Have it like that, like different versions of the Shaolin, like the Shaolin arts of this, Shaolin arts of that.
Wu-Tang Shaolin style.
Yo. That would be fire.
Remember, don't forget, Wu-Tang is for the children.
Yeah. Rob, do you know anything about the Wu-Tang Clan?
No, I don't. So.
Oh, my God. You know about Method Man?
Barely.
Redman. Well, Redman's not with the Wu-Tang Clan.
RZA, GZA.
Old Dirty B.
No.
Got rested
Deck.
I met Expector Deck.
But I think now that we've talked about the Super Bowl halftime show, and we're already at an hour and 15 minutes, we should go on to our last thing that we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, your Comic-Con.
Missouri Comic-Con! Also, if you've sticked with us this far in the thing, we do appreciate you very much. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and following us on all our social medias. But yes, we are doing press at Missouri Comic-Con, and I'm very excited with this lineup. A lot of celebrities that I've met personally, so I'm hoping that with this one certain individual that because he knows me, that we'll be able to hit an interview with Mr. Tom Kenny. That is the voice of SpongeBob, is going to be there this weekend. That's one of the highlights that I'm very excited for. He's been in a lot of stuff, but Mr. Tom Kenny's going to be there. We got Keith David going to be there this weekend.
Oh, Keith David?
Yeah.
Dude, oh crap. If I would have, I have a Spawn figure, bro.
I posted on my Facebook.
I have a Spawn figure, bro.
Well, you better ship it tomorrow, and I better get by Friday. Chris Sarandon's gonna be there from Mr. Day has already interviewed him.
No, you can interview him again because
I am. I'm saying I was referencing that I know that you've already interviewed him.
Yeah, but no.
But I'm hoping we get to interview him because it is nice when we get to interview the same people because you see two different perspectives on interviewing, so it's cool. Will Whedon will be there. He's Wesley from Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
But no, everybody, you should go watch Day's interview with Chris Sarandon. That was good. Rose MacGyver is going to be there. Holly Marie Combs, both chicks from the Charm franchise. Jason Mewes, which Day knows. We got John Snyder going to be there from Dukes and Hazzards and Smallville. Christina V, wonderful voice actress. Charmaine, which I might be pronouncing her name wrong. It's Chermay. I'll have to work on that. That's she's from anime, One Piece. We got Chris Potter going to be there. He's Gambit from X-Men 97 and stuff like that. The X-Men series cartoon. Nick Castle that played the original Michael Myers. The main singer of Ice Nine Kills. And a couple wrestlers like Jerry Lawler, Jeff Hardy, Jim Ross is going to be there. Catherine Sutherland with Power Ranger will be there. DJ Lance and Vernon Wells. And then Steve Leah Loha, which I found out he is a comic book person, and he's the one that did the first appearance of Storm Shadow in the comic books. And so I'm going to have him sign that, and I got a couple other books. So, yeah. It should be a good event. Thank you again, Missouri Comic-Con, for accepting us for press. If you guys are in the if you guys are in the Missouri area or close by, I highly suggest going. If you are planning on going and haven't bought your tickets, you better go buy it now because their post earlier said that they are about to be sold out, where they are at their max capacity of how many people they can have in the building. So if you haven't bought your tickets, go buy it now. So yeah, Missouri Comic-Con. Woo!
Yeah.
Where we hope to get some good interviews, and we still have a lot of interviews that are coming to you guys soon from the other convention that we just did, the Little Rock Anime Festival. So, and do you have anything else you want to say, Dave?
There is another convention coming up for March 14th to the 16th.
For what I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah, no. Are you guys don't have press for that one yet, do you?
No, we don't, but I'm going to see if I can go.
Yeah. That's why I sent it to you. There's a certain person that got announced today. And
matter of fact, it's a couple of people that got that was on there that I was like, yo, I gotta go see.
But who's the main guy that I sent you today that I know you're like, oh my gosh, I have to go now? The head person of Saw. Yes. Tobin Bell. And I know why he got announced.
Why?
They had to find somebody. Okay. So they had to find somebody that was big that would make fans not as disappointed because yesterday Freddie can't think of what his name is.
The guy from The Good Doctor?
Yes, he canceled the convention. So they said they were going to replace him with a big celebrity, a couple people, and that makes sense why they got Tobin Bell, because that's a good enough replacement.
Yeah, because you got Eli Roth, Susan Sarandon.
I met her.
Gina Davis.
Yep, met her.
Tobin Bell is like, yo,
He doesn't do many cons, so
yeah. If I could get an interview with Tobin Bell, that will be the highlight of all highlights.
There's a reason why I sent you that, so that way it'd make you want to go more. And I know our fearless leader, will do what he can.
Chris Jericho.
But at the same aspect, if Tobin Bell's line's going to be as big as I think it will be,
it's going to be hard.
Good luck.
Yeah.
But you also manage Chris Sarandon, so.
Oh, no. Roger Jackson would be a huge. Sorry.
It's the guy from the Powerpuff Girls.
No.
Yes, he is.
I know, but that ain't the reason why.
That's the reason why I'd go see it for Mojo Jojo for the Powerpuff Girls.
What's your favorite scary movie?
The Powerpuff Girls. That's my favorite scary movie.
Oh. Scream.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God, something wrong with you.
I'm just kidding. Of course I've heard of that.
I know. That's the one person I want to see. If I don't meet Tobin Bell, I have to see Roger Jackson, and I have to have him autograph my Ghostface. But anyway.
Okay, well, I think we are at the end of our show. Please join us next Monday. Also, happy Valentine's Day, guys.
No happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day. It's Friday.
No Valentine's Day.
Yes, Valentine's Day.
It's Marvel Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Go see Captain America. Valentine's Day. Go see the best Captain America movie that's going to come out. Captain America #4, that's going to hit $1 billion in box office, and it is going to be a huge success. Unlike other people in this group that think it's going to be trash.
I ain't saying it was going to be trash.
I never said it was you either. I never said you were the one.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
But maybe it is. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so go see Captain America on Friday / take your date. Go, if you have a date and they don't want to go see a Marvel movie, they're not the girl for you. So yeah. Well, on that note, that's Davion. I'm Rob, or Robert Manning, and this is Tales from the Field.